2 games left to play, and we have a chance to finish 2nd, 3rd or 4th in the league. In between episodes we played 1 further match, and luckily for us, we've won that game, which has put us back in the middle of this fight. Hello and welcome back to Rupel Boom or Bust. Like I said, it is probably, hopefully, this is the final episode of Season 6. If it's not the final episode, next episode, I'm probably going to be very annoyed when recording it. We are currently sat 3rd in the table, and if I show you what the table looks like, it is like this. STVV are 2nd, 1 point ahead of us, but they only have 1 game left to play, and that game is against the current champions, Club Brugge. So, all we need to do is get a point against Club Brugge or Genk, and we should be enough to move us ahead of STVV. Assuming Club Brugge just beat STVV, we have to play Club Brugge up first. We've just played them in the last episode, but we've also just won a match 4-0 against STVV. I don't know why this happens. I genuinely have no idea why this happens. Bakayoko gets himself 4 goals in this one. Mohamed Faye also getting on the score sheet. It's the first time since arguably the Zulte Waregem match nearly 2 months ago where our strikers, or at the very least one of them, decided to turn up. So yeah, it's been a very good result. We've got Club Brugge and Genk, both of them away from home. Let's go forward and play Bruges. Now, we have only just played the STVV game, and I was stupid and didn't rest people, so we've got a few bits of fitness concerns. We are going to go with Torres in goal, Dehaney, Gabia, Seo and Antwi at the back, Peters and La Rosa in the middle. This is where it's all changed. Eden Hazard will be on the right-hand side, Oliver Batista-Meyer on the left, and Mohamed Bakayoko and Mohamed Faye will be our strikers. We have Andre, we have Vorel, Andrezinho, Ubani, Deport, Piazza and Big. Olivier de Huahulu is also on the bench. We are missing Shema. He is out injured. Dudu Shava. Where's Dudu Shava? Should we put him on the bench? Should we? I feel like I don't want to because we've got Piazza there. We'll do that way round. We'll do that one. We'll have Dudu Shava on the bench. So yeah, we are kind of in a bit of a pickle, shall we say, fitness-wise. Clinton Antwi, Dehaney, also Peters and La Rosa, not fully fit, but we're just going to have to play them. We have to try and get something out of this game. Also, I've done a little change to our DLP. They were on support, they're now on defence. Don't know whether it's going to make too much difference. I'm hoping it means from sort of a counter-attack perspective, we've got more defending. I guess the biggest concern that I've got from this match is the fact that we are playing a 35-year-old Eden Hazard on the right-hand side as an inside forward, where he kind of needs to run. Club Brugge with an early chance from the corner. Torres can hold on to that. What is going on with this pitch quality? Is it me, or does this pitch look really, really bad quality? They are defending with a lot of numbers from that kick out. They've still got the ball, though. Andre Almeida plays it across. It's going to be intercepted. Now Eden Hazard controls this. He's going to try and run, though. He doesn't try and run because he can't. Bakayoko, lovely chest down from Hazard's ball. He's only got one in the middle to Keteleri with a decent enough tackle, but Bakayoko keeps this alive. Makes some space for himself. Cross it in, mate. Do something. He kicks it straight into Desmet. Desmet gets it upfield. And now Club Brugge can counter-attack. Forward ball to Bamba. He's in on goal here. Dehaney's with him. Doesn't stick a leg out and Jonathan Bamba scores, making it 1-0 to Club Brugge. It's not a good start. I weirdly blame Bakayoko for that goal because he decided to not do anything with the ball. He just decided to try and run it around some people and just do nothing with it at all. Batista-Meyer, is he going to get this ball? Andre Almeida has it. Back to Dumont. Dumont plays it across to Desmet. Bruges are very good. They've won the league now 4 years in a row and they've made it 2-0 here. It is going to be a defeat. It's only 18 minutes in, but this is not going to be any points on the board for us today. 25 minutes and Bruges once again. Desmet making some space for himself. Dehaney can clear it. Not far enough though. Goes straight to a blue and black shirt. Lembrecht's in on goal here. He's got Antwi with him. Antwi's done a decent enough tackle. No, he hasn't. It's a penalty. It's going to be 3-0. It isn't a penalty. Antwi gets away with it. I think Antwi needs to, for that, because he's been penalised for something that wasn't a foul, what should happen is he should get a free pass. So he should now be allowed to foul somebody for free. Because they stopped the play. We could have carried on. We could have counter-attacked maybe. I don't know. Probably not. Dumont with the ball to Andre Almeida. Bruges coming forward. 30 minutes on the clock. What are you doing, Torres? He's just about managed to save that. I have just seen Club Brugge are playing the cheat tactic, which has 3 strikers, like out-and-out strikers. Antwi's corner, Gabia is there, doesn't get it. And the ball is cleared. Dehaney's going to hopefully get there first for us. Get that ball back towards the Club Brugge goal. Batista Meyer on the right, doesn't manage to get it to Eden Hazard, and the counter-attack is on. Bamba was onside because he was inside his own half. And what a slide tackle that is from the central midfielder La Rosa. They've still got a chance, though, from the corner. Almeida's corner comes in. It's a good head clear from the Englishman. But Bamba keeps it alive, or does he? No, he doesn't. Almeida with the free kick. Still not quite at half-time. La Rosa's controlled this. We've got 20 seconds. Peters has now got this. We're counter-attacking. We've got the numbers. Peters is just going to hopefully keep going all the way to the right-hand side. Why have you shot that? Why did you shoot that? And he just kicks it straight at the keeper. It's half-time. It is 2-0 to Club Brugge. They've been the better side. We have been absolutely garbage. I am far from pleased. Let's fire some people up. Anyone playing well? Like anyone above a 6.6? Gabia is on a 6.7. Everyone else is just doing garbage. No changes as we go into the second half, because when you're playing badly everywhere, you can't change all 11 players. Bamba should have made it 3-0. It's a free kick anyway, because he was offside. Why did we even see that highlight? 2 can play at that game, Club Brugge. 2 can play at that game. Right, we are going to do some changes. I don't really know what we can do from a centre-back perspective. I mean, La Rosa needs to come off. Varel's going to be coming on then, I guess. La Rosa's played... I would say he played well. He hasn't. He's on a 6-4. Everyone's playing badly. We will also take off Batista Meyer because he's playing awful. Big Olivier Dahuahulu's coming on. Imagine if Dahuahulu scores a couple of goals in this. Ospina with the goal kick. Forward. Desmet with acres of space in the middle of the pitch there. Bamba on the halfway line. We've got plenty of numbers back, but Club Brugge are very good at sports ball. On the right is Dumont with acres of space to run into. He's ran towards Antwi. Antwi's tripped him up again. If this one isn't in a penalty either, Antwi needs to a pay rise from, I don't know, the referees. Because that's twice now. Antwi's possibly given away a penalty. And if this one is overturned as well, he's just being picked on. No penalty. So why is Antwi constantly getting just pulled back for stuff that he's not doing wrong? What is going on? Let's give him a demand more. I don't know. It's not going to make much difference. We've got 20 minutes left to play. We've still got some subs to do. Antwi's on a 6.2. He's coming off. We've got no real left backs. Dudu Shava. Sure. Be a wing back. See how well you get on, mate. 15 minutes left to play. We're going to lose this one 2-0 as well. It means everything is going to come down to the Genk game, which is going to be 3rd versus 4th. 5 minutes left of normal time. Dehaney has this on the right. Makes some decent space down the right-hand side for himself. Is he going to cross this in? He should do. Back to Bakayoko. 2 in the middle. Crosses it in. Faze there. Faze hit the bar. And the ball goes over. It is not our day. It's never our day against Club Brugge, is it? It is never our day against Club Brugge. Full time then. A 2-0 defeat. Eden Hazard gets a 6.1. I'm throwing a water bottle. That was awful. That was absolutely awful. And then I'm going to say to Bakayoko, because you were all right. I'm not delighted. You were unlucky. Good effort. Seem motivated. Do we try and do the same for you? I mean, not for you. Breck Peters, what do we say to you? I'm not happy. Motivate you. I'm furious with you. He's still demotivated. It's not over just yet. There is still time. Genk have to play a match. I think they play before we play our game as well. Genk are playing Club Brugge. Well, they have to play before we play our game because ours is the last game. 16th. Is when they're playing. You can't see it because it's behind me. So in a few days' time, we are playing on the 23rd, which is good because it means we get a nice break. We haven't had a nice break for a while. So we're going to come back ready for the Genk game, the final game of the season. Hopefully Club Brugge can do us a favour as well. And then basically we're still 3rd. That's what we want. We want to still be 3rd come the next match. I'll be back in a second. We are a couple of days before the final game of the season against Genk. And annoyingly, we've dropped back to the bottom of the pile. However, if you look at the table, if we beat Genk, we might finish 2nd, which could be Champions League football. Also, Club Brugge won the Croquis Cup. I don't know what that means when it comes to basically, like, if we get into this, does the winner get Europa League and 2nd place gets Europa League 2? So even if we finish 4th and lose this, we still might get Europa League. I don't know. I honestly have no idea how this is all going to work. Basically, because Club Brugge won the league and the cup, they've got themselves Champions League football. St. Truident and Genk both have Europa League 2, apparently. I don't quite know what's going on. Why I'm back a couple of days before our match is because I want to do the thing that I've never done before, which is praising people's conduct. That's what we're going to be doing here. It's something that I very rarely do because, if I'm honest, I don't quite know what it does. So let's pick on somebody who's less likely to play. Let's speak to Hazard, shall we? Eden Hazard. How do we do this? Praise player conduct. This just makes them happy, right? So if I say it's commendable to see you have fully appreciated your role as player in promoting the healthy club light and all that nonsense, maybe. I don't know. Is this what I'm trying to do here? I mean, the morale's pretty good across everyone. I feel like I might damage it by doing stuff like this. Batista Mara, I'm going to try the second one down. I mean, I don't know. Is this making an improvement? I mean, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go for a team meeting. Because we need to win, basically. We need to win. We've got a couple of players who are negative. Most people are positive. Few people reserved. Right, what do we say? We've been doing okay lately, but I know we can do better. Is that what we say? Just say keep up the good work. What am I doing? I'm sorry, guys. What am I doing? No, you're right. You're right. I've ballsed this up. Why have I done a team talk? I've done it. I respect. No, this wasn't the overall reaction. That's the sort of... No, positive. That's exactly the sort of reaction. No, none of these things. That one? What have I done? Maybe now we do the talk to the players. I mean, the morale's still good everywhere. I don't understand. This morale and team talks and dynamic stuff is something that I don't quite get. I honestly don't quite understand it. So, yeah, I mean, have we got a good squad? Everyone's happy. There's a few people dissatisfied, but for the most part, they're dissatisfied for a sensible reason. Apart from maybe La Rosa and CO. Okay. Right, we're going to go forward then a couple more days to the final game of the season. Third place. A win will get us second, in theory. A win will get us second. Here we go then. Final game of the season. We are going to go with Torres and goal. Dehaney, Gabia, CO and Antwi at the back. Andrezinho comes in as the box-to-box midfielder alongside fellow Brazilian La Rosa. Andrezinho has come in because Breck Peters is off on international duty with the Belgium under-21 squad. Not the time to be doing that, Breck. Piazza and Dudu Shava will be on the wings because Shema is still injured. It's going to be Faye and Bakayoko leading the line. We've got Andre Christiansen, Hazard, Dahuahulu, Vorel, Arab and Heymans all on the bench. That's basically where all of our Belgians are. One game. Literally everything comes down to this match here. Club Brugge versus St. Truident. Even if STVV draw that game, what are you doing? 6 minutes on the clock and Andrezinho's gone. Yeah, let's make this harder for you. What do we do now, you flippin' clown? This is what we do. We're going back to Route 1 football. Oh my word. Basically, we've taken off Bakayoko. We brought on Dan Heymans. He's going to play as a ball in the midfielder. We put Piazza slightly further up. Let's make him an inside forward, actually. So he can basically fill into this gap when we're coming forward with the ball. We've got... Heymans is going to hopefully cover this area. I don't know what I'm talking about, but Andrezinho might have ruined that for us completely. There's a throw for Genk. Thorsved forward, gets it back. Song Min Q. Boskagli. He's gone all the way back to the central defence. It's going to be all Genk now, isn't it? It's going to be all Genk. Do not get yourself sent off to Haney. Boskagli with so much space on the side there. The ball is in the bottom corner. Andrezinho has ruined this. He has literally ruined this. There is no way back into this game for us now. Pozo with a free kick, 15 minutes played. Torres comes out, holds on to that. I think we might need to go back to the 4-2-4, but just have one striker, because we're not going to score goals playing this Route 1 formation, I don't think. Torres kicks it long. That's what he should be doing, but no one's there, and it's just going to come straight back towards us. Song now with this on the left-hand side. He's got some company in front of him with La Rosa. It's not La Rosa, it's Heymans. Good tackle from Heymans. That was a good tackle. Look where the ball went. Don't be a penalty now. I hate this game. I hate this game. I really do. Oh my word. Pozo then against Torres. Save it and we're still in the game. He's missed it. We are still in the game. Right, we need to change back. We need to change back. There's no point in going defensive. A defeat means literally nothing here. We're just going to have to go for that. I didn't check positions. I assume everyone's still in the right place. Dudishava and Piazza on the wings. Yes, they are. So Pozo's free kick. Torres holds on. Good. Now we can break. Take your time, actually. Take your time, Torres. And then go long. He does go long towards Faye. He doesn't get it near Faye, but he goes towards him at the very least. Thorsved to Song. Only 19 minutes on the clock. Genk should be 2-0 up, arguably. We should be having 11 men on the pitch. It should be 3-0. It really should be 3-0. I think he was offside anyway. We are not doing very well here. And St Truidents are beating Club Brugge. Still time for another goal. Oh my word. They've hit the bar. It's taken a deflection. Heymans gets a decent enough block. It's actually a free kick. It should be probably 3 or 4-0 now to Genk. They are all over us. Another chance as well. Hopefully we can get it clear. Antwi heads it forward, but nobody's going to be there to collect this. And Pozo's going to bring it back. Missed a penalty already. Thorsved through to Shotard, one-on-one with Torres. Puts it underneath the keeper. It's over, isn't it? We're back into this stupid bloody Europa League playoff final. I just want Europe. I just want European football. Is it too much to ask? Half-time, we are 2-0 down. I don't know what I can possibly say. I'm just going to walk out. Just going to walk straight out. Don't say anything to them. There's no point. We're 2-0 down. We're a man down. I'd be surprised if we even get a shot in this second half. Well, 65 minutes in and nothing has happened. We're going to bring Eden Hazard on. I don't really know whether that's a good idea, but he's our only option as a winger. So Hazard's going to come on for Dudishava. Maybe we stick him... You know what? What's your best role? Isn't it on Ganch? Is that your best role? Prime creator. That's your role. Piazza, do what you want. I don't know what can I even tell him to do? What can I tell him to possibly do? We're also going to take off CO for Christiansen, because CO is already booked, so is Gabia. This is just a mess. Can we say focus down the right rather than... Don't bother. Just stay back, Antwi. You've just got a job to do on that side. It's not going to work, is it? We've got no real choices. I'm just playing around with tactics. Sakali in towards the goal. Richters is there. Torres makes it 3. It's game over. It's season over. We've got to play another match again. The 3rd season in a row. I think we have to play this Europa League playoff final nonsense thing. We have to win one at some point. Final 10 minutes and still Genk coming forward with the ball. Soppy, great name, love that name. Soppy with it. He's played it back to Mendy. Soppy's going to get it again. Now Van der Peer. It's going to be 4 or 5, isn't it? I can see there's another goal or 2 in this game. What are we doing? Is it the 4th? It's not the 4th. There's the 4th. It's not the 4th. Torres has just managed to up his match rating surely by about 4 points there by making all of those saves. He's gone to a 6.8 from a 6.4. It's going to be 3-0. It's going to be 3-0, maybe more. We've been garbage. Androsinho ruined it after just 7 minutes. What another appalling way to end the season. Awful. Absolutely awful. If we don't get European football next season, we're done with Rupel Boom. I will tell you now, we are done with Rupel Boom. Dehaney heads back to Torres. Lovely save from Torres there. 20 seconds left. Is anything going to happen? We've gone long. We've gone towards Faye. He doesn't win a header. I feel like Faye's not touched the ball all game. I don't think he's done anything. It's Richters. It's going to be 4, isn't it? Torres makes another good save. Christiansen to Antwi. The highlight has to just end. There it is. The full-time whistle goes. 3-0 defeat. Androsinho, you're never playing for me ever again. I'm going to transfer list you now. Where are you? He's motivated. He's literally motivated. And what have you... Throw the water bottle. I'm far from pleased. And you Androsinho, I want to throw the water bottle again at you. Can I throw something heavier? Like everyone's boots, just one after another. Just keep launching them at you. Because it's your fault. You are 100% the reason why we lost that game. So who do we have to play? Who do we have to play in this? Ghent. It is Ghent. We've played them obviously a few times already this season. We beat them earlier on in the year. How did we do before then? We drew 4-4. Oh my word. They've still got another game to go actually. So maybe it isn't Ghent. It could be Antwerp. It could be an Antwerp derby. Right, we're going to go forward until this is decided and we find out who we're going to be playing. It is already decided, apparently. We didn't need to go forward. It's already been decided. The final was there. Rupel Boom versus Genk. Oh, right. Well, we haven't scored a goal in 2 matches. The match before that, we put 4 past STVV. Do we know? Like, do we know if we get European football or not? One team qualifies for the... It doesn't help. It doesn't tell us who qualifies for what, does it? It doesn't tell us. Do we get a qualification place? I feel like I'm looking far too far into this, but... So, we are currently 9th. Belgium are 9th. So, we've got one team in the group stage, which will be Club Brugge. One team will also be in the league path, whatever that means. So, that is going to be whoever finished 2nd. One team will be in the Europa League, which will be the team who finished 3rd. And then you've got 2 teams in the Europa Conference League. I feel like we've qualified for the Europa Conference League. I honestly feel like we have. Next episode, we're winning a game. Next episode, we are winning a game. We have to win a game. We haven't done it on camera now for 2 full episodes. We finished bottom of our group again, which is exactly the same as how last season ended. Next episode, it's going to be the Ghent final. I think we might have Europa League anyway. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, hit the like button. If you're annoyed with Andrezinho because he ruined it, hit the dislike button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell as well to get notified whenever the final match of this season is released. I'll be back next time, and I'll still be annoyed because I'm going to record the episode in about 5 minutes' time. See you next time.